Hello, my name is Precious McFall White, and this is my presentation on telemedicine. What is telemedicine? Telemedicine can be defined as the use of technology by a medical professional to diagnose and treat patients in a remote location. Why telemedicine? Doctors and patients use telemedicine to access whether the patient needs treatment in person. It also provides certain kind of medical care such as mental health treatment and assessments for minor infections. Doctors are able to write and renew prescriptions. And then it offers certain types of therapy such as speech and physical therapy. There are four types of telemedicine. First being the live video and audio-visual telecommunication, services that allow two-way communication between the patient and caregiver. So through phone, laptop, video, chat. The next one would be store and forward. Health information sent to a practitioner through secure electronic communication systems. So this would be like pre-recorded videos, digital images such as x-rays, MRIs. Next would be the remote patient monitoring, practice of collecting and transmitting personal health and medical data electronically from one location to another. So this would be like from a hospital to a doctor. So if you were seen or treated at a hospital, all that information can be transmitted to your doctor. Last would be mobile health, engaging patients with mobile devices such as a cell phone, tablet, or PDA for educational and advertising, if possible. So this would be like an app on your phone for educational research that you can look up. Things to consider with telemedicine: better access, cost efficient, convenience, which is big now. We all like to have that convenience, especially from our own hand, our own home. Millennial demand, and it also reduces absentees. Patients have become more interested in telemedicine as it allows them to receive care from their homes or communities using their mobile devices. So this would be where the convenience come into play, or better access. We have that right in the palm of our hands and don't have to leave the house. Some patient advantages: it gives a wider range of specialists. So we don't have to just search for doctors or specialists that are close to home, but we also have that access to specialists that are far away. Also, travel, it reduces travel time, which is good because gas is going up. Also reduces time off from work. We're able to speak to a doctor or schedule appointments like during our lunch break, so we don't have to take off. Also, if you're like me, I have 3 kids, so it reduces childcare costs. Also, the appointment scheduling is a lot easier with the telemedicine as well, and wait times are reduced. That's a big one. Going into the office and have to wait to be seen by the doctor versus being home and not having to wait that time. Less chance of catching an illness. With COVID going on, there's a lot of people are nervous to leave their homes, so less chance of catching an illness or cold. infections. So that helps there. It's cost savings, less spending time in hospitals. Some of the provider advantages: increased revenue, improved office efficiency, better patient follow through and improved health outcomes, fewer missed appointments and cancellations. I know doctors love that. And then private payer reimbursement. Like everything, telemedicine does come with a couple of disadvantages. Licensing issues, depending on which state the clinician holds their license and the state where the patient lives, the clinician may not be able to practice medicine across state lines. So that would be going back where you have the broader assets, sorry. You may not be able to see a specialist due to their license not able to hold up for you to be seen with that provider. Technology concerns can be challenging to choose the right digital platform, weak internet connections. If you have a lot going on your Wi-Fi at home, that tends to weaken those internet connections and slows it down. So that it would be challenging to provide quality care, for the doctors to provide quality care to you due to that. Also, telemedicine program used by doctors must also be secure and compliant with privacy laws. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Lastly, unable to examine patients when treating with telemedicine, providers must rely on self-reports. So because they're not physically with you, they have to rely on what they hear you say, your symptoms, and they ask probing questions because they can't physically touch you or see you to get a better understanding of what the issue may be. Privacy and security. HIPAA regulations apply to telemedicine because patient data will be transmitted. Most video calling services such as Skype, FaceTime do not meet these requirements. Technology solutions that encrypt patient data are necessary for providers to maintain compliance. And that is the end. Again, my name is Precious McFall-White, and this was my presentation on telemedicine. Thank you for listening.